Hello all, I'm a native English speaker and today we're going to improve your English fluency by practicing new vocabulary and perfecting pronunciation. I'm sure you'll use at least a few of these sentences in your day-to-day, so please let's begin. Are you coming tonight? Are you coming tonight? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you coming alone? Are you coming alone? No, I've met someone. His name is Max. He is very nice. Now, in English, we like to shorten our speech as much as possible, so we'd probably say here, he's very nice. No, I've met someone. His name is Max. He's very nice. Well then, see you at the party tonight. Well then, see you at the party tonight. So this is really common if you're talking about a party or even going to a work event or a schooling event. People are always asking, are you coming alone? But no, I've met someone, so a romantic interest. I think Johnson will win. I think Johnson will win. Why? Well, he has won so many times before, I just think it's more likely. Now we'd also shorten this. He's won so many times before. I just think it's more likely. So this is like saying, I just think it's more probable. Have you seen this mess? It's going to take me forever to clean it up. Have you seen this mess? It's going to take me forever to clean it up. Relax, I'll give you a hand. So this means I'll help you. This is another way of saying I'll help you. Relax, I'll give you a hand. That would be great. That would be great. Where shall we start? Now we might say, where shall we start? Or where should we start? Both are correct here. You have refused to even consider the idea of living with me. Don't get me wrong, it's just too early. I'm going to shorten both of these here. You've refused to even consider the idea of living with me. Don't get me wrong, it's just too early. So this is something you'd usually hear between a couple. Two people in a relationship, one wants to move in with the other, live with them, and the other one feels like it's too early in the relationship to make that commitment. But we've been together a whole year. So we might say that, or we might even say we've been together for a whole year. Or even just, but we've been together for a year. The whole is kind of like making it, giving it more drama. We've been together for a whole year. Okay, so you could say both. It depends on the drama you want to put on that sentence. This is really common. People are always asking other people this question, what do you do for a living? So that means, what do you do for work? What kind of job do you have? What do you do for a living? Nothing at the moment. I've been out of a job for 3 months. So when we say I've been out of a job, that means that we haven't been working. So this person hasn't been working for 3 months. Nothing at the moment. I've been out of a job for 3 months. Where did you work before? Some rubbish jobs. Temporary work as a secretary. Supermarket checkout jobs. Nothing permanent. So this is kind of like saying, garbage jobs, not great jobs, which doesn't really sound very nice. This is more a European word, rubbish. You might just say some boring jobs or some okay jobs. Temporary work as a secretary. Supermarket, checkout job, so a cashier. We also use the word grocery store. That's the same as a supermarket. Grocery store checkout jobs or grocery store cashier jobs. So that's the person that takes the money when you're paying, and nothing permanent, which means that this is like temporary work. They didn't do this for very long. It wasn't permanent. Permanent is forever. I'm sorry. I've been so busy with my new job that I didn't have time to call you back. This is also really common. People are always giving excuses for why they didn't reach out to you. I'm sorry, I've been so busy with whatever it is, with school, my new job, my boyfriend, my family, my girlfriend, that I didn't have time to call you back. Never mind. Tom was there and we had a great time. So instead of saying never mind, this person would probably say don't worry about it. Like, don't worry for not calling me back. Tom was there and we had a great time. So Tom was there and they kept this person B, company. Weren't you supposed to get back home hours ago? It's none of your business anymore. So this would sound more common if you were to say, weren't you supposed to go back home hours ago? Weren't you supposed to go back home hours ago? Or even, weren't you supposed to go home hours ago? It's none of your business anymore. So this is likely a couple speaking. They're not together anymore, or they were a couple, and now they're not together, which is why this person's saying it's none of your business. Or it could be two friends that were friends, but they're not anymore. I wonder what happened. I don't know. I've been going over it in my mind, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense. So maybe, let's see, something really simple. Maybe you were cooking in the kitchen and you're making this big meal and you're doing it with your friend, and all of a sudden the big pot of, let's say, soup is all over the floor. It falls all over the floor, and your friend is like, I wonder what happened, or I don't know what happened. You know, it could be that one of you just turned around too quickly and bumped the pot, but the other person's saying, I don't know. I've been going over it in my mind, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense. So maybe they were both not even close to the pot, and the pot just fell off the counter. So they've been running over it in their mind. They've been thinking about it over and over, but they can't figure it out. It just doesn't make sense. For God's sake, stop asking me the same question all the time. This is also really common. When someone's pestering you and they just ask you the same question over and over and over. Could also be a child, right? They're asking you, Mom, when are we going to the party? Can I wear this to the party? Is it almost time to go to the party? Can I get ready for the party yet? Is it almost time to go? Is it almost time to go? How about now? Is it time to go? And you say no. For God's sake, stop asking me the same question over and over would be more common. For God's sake, stop asking me the same question over and over. I will stop when you answer it. So it is referring to the question. Or this person might also say, I will stop when you answer me. Or they might shorten it and say, I'll stop when you answer me. Have you seen Marco's new hairstyle? Yes, I saw him this morning. He looks like a girl now. So this is also really common. People change their hairstyles all the time. Have you seen Marco's new hairstyle? Or you might even say new hair. When you say that in English, we know that we're not talking about somebody who got an entirely new set of hair. That's not possible unless it's a wig. So you could also just say, have you seen Marco's new hair? And we'd know that you're referring to his hairstyle. Yes, I saw him this morning. He looks like a girl now. I'm thinking of going bungee jumping. Very good. I'm thinking of going bungee jumping. So that's when they they hook a cord onto your ankles and you jump from a high place. Maybe a bridge is usually where it is. And you're secured onto the cord so that when you fall, you'll be saved. That is called bungee jumping. I'm thinking of going bungee jumping. Are you out of your mind? So this is like saying, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Relax, it's not dangerous. Mark did it. So this is really common too. This is something kids will say to their parents. Yeah, but Mark did it, right? Saying that Mark did it proves in a way that it's not dangerous because it's been done before. Relax. It's not dangerous. Why didn't you finish your homework? I'm speaking to you. You'd better answer me. So this is likely a conversation between a parent and a teenager. Why didn't you finish your homework? I'm speaking to you. You'd better answer me. So the child or the teenager has no excuse. They don't have a reason for why they didn't do the homework. And the adult is saying, I'm speaking to you. You'd better answer me. I've had enough of this conversation. I'm going to bed. Oh, don't be like that. So this is also very common between couples and also between children and their parents. And we don't always say conversation. Sometimes we omit that just to be more efficient. I've had enough of this. So whatever is going on, you've had enough of it. Enough of the conversation, enough of the fighting. Nobody likes to argue through the night, so they say, I'm going to bed. I've had enough of this. I'm going to bed. Oh, don't be like that. Oh, don't be like that. Who was on the phone just now? Mind your own business, Mark. It is time to clear the air once and for all. We aren't going out. We never were going out, and we never will be going out. So leave me alone. Okay, so person B has just gotten off the phone, which was why person A, Mark, is saying, who is that on the phone just now? They want to know who they're talking to or who they were talking to. I'm going to shorten this a bit. Mind your own business, Mark. It's time to clear the air once and for all. So this is like saying it's time to get everything out in the open. It's time to tell the truth and talk about everything. We aren't going out. We were never going out. That would sound more natural. And we never will be going out. So leave me alone.